All right, Fred, congratulations on your win tonight, first round TKO.
Yes, sir.
Walk us through the fight a little bit. How did it go?
Basically, there's a lot of emotion and adrenaline. First time you walk into the cage in 4 years. City of Bangor, Jesus Christ, they were alive and well tonight, and they got my heart going. But after just letting the nerves calm down for a second, I listened to Coach Young and Aaron Lacey. They told me, hard part's done. This kid's not going to beat me on his best day. I just need to go out there, stay composed, stay disciplined, trust myself, and the rest, the execution would come. Just be patient, go out there, and the results will follow.
Anything surprise you about the fight?
Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit quicker than I anticipated. 4-year layoff. I trained real hard, made sure my body was ready for a full 3 or 5 minute round fight. Mad respect to the opponent. I know he missed weight by a pound. Everyone's going to give him a hard time about that. But, I've traveled for fights before. I know it's tough to travel across the country, try to cut weight. He was only over by a pound. Super good sport. I'm glad he took the fight. I've had several fights scheduled where the opponent either doesn't show up, cancels the week of, injuries, stuff happens. That's fighting. It's hard. Life's hard. You got to move on.
Do you think you'll fight again soon?
God, I'd love to. That's one of those tough questions. People ask you all the time, is it really worth it? You're 32 years old. You've done nothing. But, at the end of the day, and then no one ever asks you why you do it. That question.
Why do you do it?
Man, I love it, man. My 12-year-old self finally has something I can look in the mirror and be proud of. Everything else, great. You go to work, punch a clock, great. Play part of society, fit in your little role in this life. We only get one life to do what we ultimately love and what we want, You got to chase it. Life's hard. You got to go out and get it. Grab your history. Everyone's is different.
Well said. Well said. What was your training camp like?
Yeah, so I've fought out of Young's MMA my entire career. This camp, for me, it was a little bit refreshing because, to be honest with you, it reminded me of a camp from maybe one of my first several fight camps, third or fourth fight in this career. Because we were just really, the whole camp was an emphasis and focus on the fundamentals, the little things, the basics. We weren't out there every day at practice doing sexy things. Sometimes there's some boring systems that we were drilling, or there's some sequences on a different day that maybe it's hard to hold engagement and attention for a full 2-hour class. But man, we just honed in on our basics and our skills. We're doing all the little things real well. It might be boring to watch sometimes, but man, we're going to execute those little things. And from those little things, you build a strong foundation, have a good house.
Young's MMA is coming in strong tonight. You think it has to do with being in Bangor?
No, but I will say it is different in here. I fought all over New England, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Maine. I'll tell you right now, the energy in this room tonight, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit electric. I don't know what we're going to have to do to get into the big arena, but man, get that arena. I don't care if we have empty seats. I don't care anything, because I feel like Bangor has a lot more to offer in regards to this fight scene. It's bigger than you think, and the fans really get behind it. And I just want to take a second on Veterans Day, thank them all for their support all day, because, it's been effervescent out there. You can feel it. It's palpable. You can taste it in the air. And, I just hope they keep bringing events back here, because I do think that does create a buzz around the town. I think it's good for the city.
Right on, man. Anything else you want to say before I let you go?
Just real quick, I want to wish everyone a happy Veterans Day, specifically my grandfather, Robert Stanley Lear. Thank you for your service in the Korean War. And then also to my coach, Chris Young, and Aaron Lacey for cornering me tonight. I know that I don't make their lives very easy a lot of the time, but I love you guys with all my heart. I couldn't be here without you or the rest of my team.
Awesome. Congrats again, Fred. Hope to see you again soon.
Mom and Dad, I love you.